Hello, everyone.
What the? What the?
Panic erupted as a violent tornado ripped through the town of Utah, tearing apart buildings and sending debris flying dangerously through the air. The sheer force of this massive landslide left everyone nearby completely stunned as huge rocks came crashing down the mountainside. Luckily, the man reacted just in time because that runaway truck could have easily caused a horrifying tragedy on the narrow road. Seeing a giant shark swim this close to the cage is enough to make anyone's heart start racing instantly. Massive clouds of dust and debris exploded across the road as a powerful landslide collapsed near the tunnel entrance in southern China. The devastating Enschede fireworks factory explosion created a massive shockwave and smoke cloud that terrified everyone nearby. This bus driver was literally inches away from disaster while navigating one of the most dangerous mountain roads imaginable. A massive section of Iceland's Vatnajökull glacier suddenly broke apart and crashed into the lagoon with incredible force. The ocean looked absolutely unstoppable as gigantic waves battered the ship from every direction during the storm. Panic spread across the Brazilian beach as huge waves suddenly crashed into the shoreline, sweeping away chairs, umbrellas, and beach tables within seconds.
Oh my God! Oh my God! And a line with butter, and a line.
Huge clouds of dust and debris swallowed the mountain road as the landslide completely shut down traffic in the area. This terrifying collision at sea happened so fast that the crew barely had any time to react before impact.
Olá, meus amigos, vamos assar
Cooking under low roofs made of flammable materials can be extremely risky, especially when using large open flames. Snow accumulation on rooftops can become extremely dangerous when the weight suddenly causes large sections to collapse without warning. A massive explosion suddenly erupted at the waste processing company, sending huge clouds of smoke blasting across the industrial site. Everyone at the birthday party was left terrified after the floor suddenly gave way during dinner, though luckily all of them escaped safely. A massive section of Columbia Glacier suddenly surged nearly 60 meters into the air before collapsing back into the ocean in an unbelievable display of nature's power. Spectators watched in horror as two Navy fighter jets collided mid-air during a dangerous maneuver at the Gunfighter Skies air show. One quick reaction and a desperate jump saved him from what could have been a devastating accident in a split second. Driving through this massive sandstorm feels almost apocalyptic as the entire highway disappears behind walls of dust. A fireworks show in Iceland turned chaotic when rockets exploded uncontrollably through the snowy streets. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
Jay.
One wrong maneuver during the high-speed Sopot yacht race was enough to create chaos as the damaged sailboat collapsed into the sea. Whale sharks may look intimidating because of their enormous size, but they are actually gentle filter-feeding giants of the ocean. This close call at Kruger National Park shows exactly why tourists are warned not to explore wildlife reserves without trained guides. This river was completely overwhelmed by a massive wave of logs and debris rushing downstream with incredible force.
Los. Hör das Bänkchen! Hopp noch rein!
A Boeing 747 engine blast in St. Martin was so powerful that the jet wash near the beach runway literally blew people across the sand. The family reacted bravely when a bear approached their dog, and the father's quick actions forced the animal to retreat.
Inside.
A powerful debris flow suddenly rushed through the Aconcagua region in Argentina, carrying huge amounts of rocks, dirt, and mud through the dry mountain ravine with incredible force. Violent waves and strong winds turned this peaceful harbor into complete chaos as boats were tossed around by the rough sea. Panic broke out in Solapur, India, after ammunition materials accidentally ignited during loading, causing a massive roadside explosion. The former Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey, collapsed in a massive controlled demolition that sent huge clouds of dust across the skyline. Massive chunks of ice suddenly broke away from Argentina's Perito Moreno Glacier, crashing down with incredible force in front of hundreds of stunned spectators. What looks like a fireworks display is actually Venezuela's failing power grid erupting with dangerous sparks and explosions. Workers in Florida were left stunned as a powerful dust tornado tore through the site with incredible force.
What the hell? Got hell in my boat.
This intense hailstorm turned the entire lake into chaos as countless hailstones slammed into the water like an endless barrage. Severe freezing conditions on the Mau River created a massive ice jam, where huge chunks of ice piled together and completely blocked the river's flow. Coming face to face with a shark underwater is terrifying, and the diver's only choice was to calmly push it away with one hand. Engineers used specialized airbags to push the massive rock loose after it became dangerously unstable on the snowy mountainside in Washington. A massive landslide struck the Upper Sisokan hydropower project area in Indonesia, sending huge amounts of earth and debris crashing down the mountainside. Powerful thunderstorms triggered severe flooding across Nevada, turning streets into fast-moving rivers of muddy water. The glass door stood no chance against the powerful storm winds and shattered instantly under the pressure. Researchers at FIU are using powerful Category 5 hurricane force winds to deliberately destroy houses in order to study structural weaknesses and improve future building safety. It may look fascinating at first, but storms like this can become dangerous within seconds, and he found that out instantly. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.